Readings from Maka Wicahpi Wicohan, Universal and Spiritual Laws of Creator. Bright light, messenger symbol for light web. My relations of the family of light, my name is Bright Light. I am counselor of the galactic councils that serve your region of our cosmos. I am here to speak to you of interdimensional, interstellar communications. It has been spoken that all life is connected, the life of Mother Earth and the life of universe. There is a web of interconnectedness known as the Karana, that from heart to heart all beings are truly connected. Therefore we speak to you of communication. We speak to you of communication along the paths of true love. We speak to you of sacred languages, which is the language of love. Yes, my relations, there are many, many star brothers and sisters who have teachings for you. They have a great desire to be with you and to send you understandings of who you really are. They wish to unfold to you the regalness of spirit that is within you and the light which is the patterns of your DNA. The spiritual law of choice is your doorway to communicate with your starry origins. Every human being upon the planet has been many places in this cosmos. Many human beings have been in places beyond our universe, having their origins in the multiverse of life. Almost all individuals have existed in a multitude of dimensions of the great light spectre, called the Grand Wheel of Life. Let it be known that your communications, your heart desires, and your longings for oneness can be communicated with your points of origin among the stars. This is done by sitting still, lying still, standing still, and going within, invoking the image of this symbol, spiritual law of choice, and choosing a very simple message. Then, with your heart desire, send it along the crystal heart webs to the place that you remember as your origin. Then I, Bright Light, and the galactic councils will adjudge the purity of this message. Should it be found of the light, it will be taken directly by this spiritual law unto your starry origin. It will travel as if an arrow was shot amongst the stars by the great brother Orion. This communication need not be complicated, for the true information is that which will cycle back to you from the place of your starry nature. When you send a message by this light web, there is a 4-day receiving period in which you receive the pure understanding of your true nature from the celestial origin of your particular choice. For every being has many starry origins. The quality of energy of the message is the true signature which guides that arrow across the skies. Therefore, feel the greatest love and the greatest understanding when you send your interdimensional messages. In this way, you will receive back those whisperings of love that will awaken your soul's cosmic memory. It is not so important what you say, it is more important how you say it. Let the message of love go forth unto the universe, and human being will soon be lifted into the cosmic arena of life. There are many intricacies concerning the traveling of light across the web of life. Let it be known that this spiritual law is one which is known to each and every human being. For just to speak to one another means the masterful application of this law. For to speak even to your closest family members is to speak from one dimension to another, is to speak from one reality to another, is to communicate across time and space. Therefore let it be known, our relations of earth, that to speak to one another is as easy as to speak to the stars. If you wish, you may call upon your brother Light, and I will shine within you and help you develop that message. For the true messages of spirit come from the soul, which is unfolded through the light awakening that DNA. Therefore, we do understand through the councils of light that only messages possible are those which come from the starry origins, which are stored within the very bodies of all life throughout the universe. The councils of light are most eager to receive the love of human beings, for human beings of Mother Earth will soon receive their admittance into the galactic councils through that awakening process known as full consciousness. O people of Mother Earth, it is more important that you should use the spiritual laws to communicate with one another in a clear and loving way than for you to speak with the beings of Alpha Centauri. It is more important for the human being to learn to speak with the kingdoms of life of Mother Earth and the many realities within her body than to reach unto the seventh heaven and drink of its understandings. It is more important for the human being to utilize the spiritual law of choice to communicate with the inner worlds that are within the body, heart, and mind than to reach into our twin universe, Andromeda. Know that all the workings of the spiritual law will be according to not only the dictations of the galactic councils, but also the heart of our Creator. Purify your sacred word, O peoples. Purify your communications between one another. Follow those choices of light, for this universe is a universe of the family of light. All beings of the universe must now purify themselves and rejoin the great family of beauty, which is one soul star. The soul star is the heart of Creator.